Hi everyone, my name is Patrick, and today I'm going to be presenting my project on the effects of aloin and aloe-emodin on an in vitro model of mastitis. So, what is mastitis? Mastitis is an infection of the mammary gland, which is caused mostly by the bacteria E. coli, Staphylococcus aureus, Streptococcus tuberculosis, and Streptococcus agalactiae. There are very few treatments available for mastitis, with the main one being antibiotics. Because the same antibiotic is given for each infection, there is an increasing antimicrobial resistance within the pharma industry. This increase in antimicrobial resistance has increased the need for alternative treatments for mastitis. Previous studies have shown that compounds from aloe vera, including aloin and aloe-emodin, have antimicrobial properties. However, their effects in mixed co-culture bacterial systems similar to mastitis remain unclear and need further studying. So, aloin and aloe-emodin was extracted from aloe vera sap using solvent-based extraction and purification methods, and then they were classified on UPLC. Both aloin and aloe-emodin had a different extraction method done. After that, a co-culture of E. coli, S. aureus, and S. agalactiae was established, and each time it was verified using gram staining, catalase test, and selective media. Then, with that co-culture, a well diffusion zone of inhibition test was done using both the extracts from the aloe vera extraction as well as prepared standards. After that zone of inhibition, a checkerboard assay was performed, and this was done only with standards. There was no extraction in this. And this was done to see whether or not lower concentrations of the standards showed any antimicrobial properties. So, as you can see, in the zone of inhibition, the ampicillin produced large zones which indicate strong antimicrobial properties, and then the aloin extract showed really small zones. However, they are still visible. Then the checkerboard assay supported the fact that ampicillin created high zones, and it gave us the minimum inhibitory concentration of 10 microgram per milliliter. When combined with aloin or aloe-emodin, there were some reductions in bacterial growth at certain concentrations, mostly in lower ampicillin levels. However, it is important to note that these effects were not consistent across all concentrations, and neither compound showed strong antimicrobial properties on their own. So, overall, these results suggest that while aloin and aloe-emodin have limited antimicrobial activity, when used alone, they may enhance the effectiveness of ampicillin and possibly other antibiotics under specific conditions. This is very promising, and it should be studied more. So future research should focus on testing higher concentrations of aloin and aloe-emodin on these co-cultures, and it should also test what these compounds do to each individual bacteria species and get a better understanding of the antimicrobial properties they have on each individual species, and then do further testing on another co-culture system.